Coming to the stage, introducing. T. Marcel, please say something.
Oh, Smokey Burns. Get behind the truth, the truth. Let's 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 get behind the truth.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for being in the building, participating with us today. Thank you very much. Today is a very, very serious topic we are going to get into. This is me, Abib Rafrico Samour Sin Jr. Alongside
my name, what the hell, T. Marcel?
Okay, T. Marcel, why do they call you what the hell, T. Marcel?
Because when I say something, you say what the hell.
What the hell, T. Marcel?
Okay, today we are talking about something I don't understand pretty much. But before I talk even more, let's introduce the real host.
T. Marcel, what do you mean the real host? We are part of the team. There's no I in the team.
But there is a me, depending how you introduce the letters. Okay, coming to the stage, give it up for the number one, always time, on time. Smokey Bun, thank you, please.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you, y'all, very much, y'all. Today, y'all, we live in the building today. You know, bringing this live to y'all, getting behind the truth. And today, we're talking about something that's like it's all over the place. It's like all over the news. It's on the radio. It's on the internet. It's just ravaging countries all over the world. And got people like in a panic. It's the coronavirus.
Oh my goodness, Monkey Bunch, coronavirus. He sounds like a battle rapper.
No, it has nothing to do with no battle rap, homeboy. Nothing have to do with no battle rap, babe. Alright?
Okay, Smokey, what is this coronavirus? Because I don't think I can get the coronavirus.
T. Marcel, what makes you so sure you cannot get the coronavirus?
Because I don't drink Corona. I only drink President. No. I drink Prestige. I drink Heineken Kid Colic. I drink Ice-on-Rich. I don't drink no Corona, so I don't get the coronavirus.
Babe, T. Marcel, the coronavirus is not a rapper. It's not a drink. It has nothing to do with the drink, alright? It's actually called, what was that? COVID-19?
Okay, so COVID-19.
Smokey, how can they get to COVID-19 and I did not hear about number 6, number 7, just like you don't know number 2 good.
Okay, COVID-19 coronavirus. What are you saying, Smokey? What is this? What is going on? You tell us now.
Man, this virus, the coronavirus, let me let you know what it is, and we'll get into it.
The coronavirus is a family of viruses that can cause as mild things as just a common cold, all the way up to SARS or MERS. These are these bad pneumonias that we're talking about. And basically what these viruses are, they look like a tennis ball with all these spikes sticking out of it. And depending on the type of spike, it allows that virus to attach to certain places.
Everyone is being affected by it somehow, some way.
More drastic measures in Italy as doctors struggle to contain the spread of the coronavirus.
In Europe, 3 of the countries hardest hit by the coronavirus have each recorded their highest single-day death count. They're France, Spain, and Italy, where the spike came despite a national lockdown.
And New York officials announcing the first 2 deaths in the state due to coronavirus. The news coming as local governments step up the fight to keep the virus from spreading.
How many people have the coronavirus affected so far? It's astonishing. It's like it's happening so rapidly.
New cases today, more than 183,300 around the globe, with more than 7,100 deaths. In the United States, cases have surpassed 4,600 with 85 deaths.
And people are taking precaution. People are very afraid. Where did this coronavirus come from? And did we have any pre-warnings that we was heading towards a pandemic? I mean, even presidents now are taking precaution.
President Trump says he was tested for the coronavirus but doesn't yet know the result. He's come in close contact with at least 2 people recently who have tested positive.
By the way, I had my temperature taken coming into the room.
I mean, whole cities are being shut down. Whole neighborhoods are being shut down. It's like the world is coming to a stop. What is this? Where did it come from? Where did it originate from?
This is the Wuhan coronavirus. It started in China and is now spreading throughout the world.
Okay, now China is being affected in a major way. And China is a strong world's economy. What does it mean for the rest of the world? Because you know, one thing about China.
Okay, Smokey Burns, what's one thing about China?
They are a powerful country, and they are very smart people, and I believe they can recover.
Oh, I thought you was going to say everything is made in China.
Well, of course, that too. So, since everything is basically made in China, like, this means something. I mean, Wall Street is being affected by it. We're talking about Walmart and different stores and Apple, Nike. I mean, we're talking about, like, even Starbucks now is doing drive-thrus. Schools are being shut down for weeks, possibly months. Schools are being shut down for weeks, possibly months. Even the cruise ship now is like, what is going on? We cannot even enjoy the luxury of a cruise. I actually had some family that was scheduled to go on a cruise. And cruise had to be canceled because the fear of this pandemic or this attack on mankind as we know it. What does God have to do with all of this? Well, one thing we know the scriptures say, be strong and brave, because the Lord is with you. Be strong and courageous, because the Lord is with you. All right? God didn't give us a spirit of fear. All right? That doesn't mean not to wash your hands and walk around with your hand sanitizer now. Faith without work is dead. He also said that. All right? So, I hope this is an eye-opener that we all can be shook up by this rude awakening. This thing that they call a coronavirus.
Okay, Smokey Burns, the coronavirus. Some people say all type of things about the coronavirus because look at the cruise ship. Don't you see how the people on the cruise ship are being taken off the cruise ship into like military camps? Like what is going on?
It feels like a war, like somebody, like it's about to go down. West Side.
Marcel, please, take it serious for a moment, please.
Like, no, I mean, we still have to entertain each other as we, I guess, self-quarantine ourselves.
Smokey Burns, what does it mean to self-quarantine?
Self-quarantine, basically you're quarantining yourself, you're staying away, you're secluding yourself, you're isolating yourself. All right, it's what we need to do right now. So, do you think if we isolate ourselves, it will help? Yes, the experts are clearly saying that. And I support what the experts are saying.
Okay, that makes it feel better.
But it doesn't mean that we are to declare yet.
No, we don't know how long we're gonna be in this haze of fear. We don't know how long we're gonna be walking in this fog of panic. But I know one thing, that as a mankind, God is the orchestra of all things. He reigns on just and unjust. And this is a time for mankind to really unite and take this time of quarantine while we're isolating ourselves to maybe reach out to friends and family. Let's go back to talking to each other again. It's sad to see how it takes something like this for us to reach out to each other. I've been in contact with a lot of friends, and I've asked them the question like, how have you been affected? How have your life been affected by this corona pandemic?
This is Charles Jules, and I'm the CEO of Jules Tech Services. This is in regards to the coronavirus here in the United States. My company serves in 3 states, and right now the Florida office, we have an 8 p.m. curfew. At the store, all of the shelves are empty. There's no toilet paper, no hand sanitizer. Can't find bread, pasta. I mean, you name it, it's off the shelves. Everybody have to stay at home. There's work is closed. Schools are closed from elementary to universities are closed. Guns are being sold off the shelf as well. There's a few stores you go to, there are no ammunitions. So it looks like it's supposed to get worse before it gets better. But by the grace of God, we'll get through it. No one is flying. You name it. Right now, we're just sitting back and just waiting to make it through this thing. So, check on your loved ones and just make sure everybody's good. Signing out.
So we're hearing from different people all around the world, America and different places, how they're being, pushed around by the fear of this deadly virus.
But Smokey Burst, is there a concern for the age?
A big concern for the age. Okay, how old is the concern? We see people at older age are actually dying from it.
Smokey Burst, a lot of people, you mean, are dying from it?
Yes. Listen to the news. Where have you been?
The U.S. is reporting more than 20,000 deaths, surpassing Italy as the country with the most fatalities. Today alone, the U.S. recorded more than 1,700 deaths. And in each state, the local governments are struggling with making decisions about schools reopening and church services.
So it's 11,329 people have died from COVID-19 so far.
With that as a backdrop, we have the worst kind of breaking news. Washington Post reporting that for the first time, coronavirus deaths in this country surpassed 100 in one day. And 500 total. Claire McCaskill, we're reaching horrific kinds of milestones in this country.
Okay, I did not listen because I don't have no TV or no radio. So how can I be aware of what's going on? My brother's all over the internet. Just make sure you stay aware. Somebody you know, your neighbor, somebody you know. Okay? And if you feel like you've came in contact with someone that possibly, was tested positive for this possibly deadly virus, then you might want to first quarantine yourself, reach out to your local hospital, your local doctor, and find out the next steps. All right? Matter of fact, there are websites that you can go to.
Okay, so we need to wash our hands with soap. We need to use hand sanitizer. We need to, if we feel like we get in contact with the sickness, we need to stay away from other people, is what we need to do.
Yes, it's very important for you to do so. Okay, what if you are not feel sick? Well, guess what? There's a problem right there. A lot of people don't know the truth behind this. Is that a lot of people walking around, with the infection or with this virus, and they do not know because there's no symptoms that is appearing. All right? I mean, even presidents are being affected by that. Are you serious? Yes, to myself. Okay, thank you for all the information you bring forward for us to listen to and to be informed. Because if you're not informed, then you are, I don't know, you are lost. Because even me, I did not know there's an age the older people, are dying because of this. And we need to protect the human race for us to be good together. Okay? I, Tim Marcel, I approve this message. Tim Marcel. All right, so that's great message, Tim Marcel. Abib, I really want you guys to take care and just be safe. If you guys get in contact with anything, just make sure that you just contact the right people. If you just even have the fear of it, don't run yourself into a panic, but simply calm yourself down, logically focus on what's really happening. Because whenever you let emotions take over logic, then you already lose this fight. Okay, the fight, man, this sounds like a big fight. Everybody is involved. Man, to myself, to know where it all started from, really, is gonna be probably years. I mean, for us to really fight this and to have the proper equipment, we have to take special measures.
Smokey Burns, what are some of the measures that's being taken?
Listen out. I mean, here's something I just heard on the news, you know, that they're having drive-through test sites because they don't want to actually have people going to hospitals to contaminate hospitals. So stadiums are being used.
New York State's first drive-through testing site for novel coronavirus is fully operational. Governor Andrew Cuomo says the site can process up to 200 tests a day.
The first cars arrived at this new drive-through testing site just moments after it opened here on Thursday. As you can see, drivers are pulling up. They have to show ID through a closed window, and then they are asked to drive to those tents over there.
I mean, even Starbucks, like I said, is doing drive-through, and they're not open to the public. Y'all, we need to pray, and we need to be vigilant. We need to be mindful. We also need to be sincere, compassionate, and sensitive. Okay, do not treat your neighbor as an outcast. Okay, yeah, your neighbor may be sick, so you might just need to just call them or send them a message on Facebook. You know, but do not ignore them or let them become an outcast of society. This is not what we want to see here. We thank you guys so much for being out with us tonight. We hope that this message was able to encourage and motivate you to open your eyes and dive deeper to what's called the truth. The show is designed to encourage, to motivate you, to lead you in a path, in a direction where you can be informed and educated, to get behind what we believe to be the truth. Thank you guys so much for being out here. Y'all make sure y'all share this, y'all like this, and let the word get out there. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much for being out here. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much. Stop what I say. Y'all play too much. Pew!